I'm going to cover two songs in this video that Dr. Onya has covered this week. One of them is Love Lifted Me, the chorus, classic gospel song. The other one is Give Thanks, a more contemporary praise and worship song, both in wide use. Hopefully both will be familiar to you. That's Love Lifted Me in the key of C. Now, Dr. Onya gave us some ingenious harmonizations for this. Obviously, if you're going to play it the traditional way, something like that would be called for. And that's not that dissimilar from what you would find in a hymnal. Dr. Onya gave us this. I love that. What do we do? It's a G triad, can be a G dominant chord over B. To a 6 minor. And then a C dominant 7 to get to an F. And now an A dominant 9 to D minor. Now, normally, something like that would be more what you would hear if you're playing it out of the hymnal. But we're not playing it out of the hymnal. Now, a common thing to do next would be four, sharp 4, 1 over 5 to 6 minor. And this is fine, and it sounds good. Dr. Onya had another idea. I love that. 2, sharp 2 diminished. 3, 6. Really, you could say this is 1 over 3, but it could be 3 just easily. So up to now, we've got this. So we've shifted to the key of G for just a minute here. And there's a D9, D dominant 9 chord. Okay? So from the top, this is what we have so far. Second half. So the first time you have a half cadence, 2 to 5, and the second time you have, well, really 5 over 2, and then 2, and then 5, right? The second time, though, you just have a 2, 5, 1. Or if you want 5 of 5 to 5, and then 1. So let me see if I can play the whole thing in time. Start over. Obviously, you want to learn this in other keys so that you'll be used to these kind of moves and other moves similar to them. There are other things you can do. These are just the ones that he did that I liked the most. Now, give thanks. He switched to a different key, so I'm going to switch to that key now. Bear with me for a moment. Now we should have sharps. And we're in the key of E major. Now, Give Thanks has a set harmony, but he did something that I have not heard others do that I really like. It's the stepwise bass movement that's not what's in the version I learned, and I do like the differences. And he did some nice twists at the very end. So we got 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and now there's flat 7. Actually, it would be, if you want to call it this, you could say it's 7, 6. It is. In a way, it is. It's the flat 6 and the flat 7, so, yeah. Flat 7, flat 6. So 7, 6, 5 still. So let's do that again. I think I can do a better job on that. So there are a number of little twists in there that are not part of the original harmony of the song, and I really like what he did there. To break it down, you've got 1, and here you really have 5/7. You could play this chord, the half diminished chord. You can play 6 minor or you can play 4. That's kind of demanded, but nonetheless. You can still play this bass note. Not the dominant. That was a mistake. See that? There are tons of little walk-up ideas and stuff that are possible for you within this song and within the other one as well. This is just my exposition on the basic material of these songs as presented by Dr. Onye on Monday and Tuesday. One more time, I'm going to play "Give Thanks for You" in time, hopefully. Now, there's a lot of cool things you can do once you get going with this. For instance, on the third part, when the second part where you say, notice I said, you can put this A in here. Or you can do it in the other direction. That'll work too. And he had another thing, an exposition that was a walk down. So he said, I'm not sure I'm getting that right. I remember that was the first chord. That's close. Things like that. Anyway, investigate. You'll figure stuff out. Happy practicing.